And hello, welcome to another stream by Big Pod. So, thank you for watching, and let's see what we can do. So, in today's stream, what we'll be doing, yeah, I need to silence my phone. What we'll be doing is we will be, oh yeah, need to disable myself, and I hear myself, so that's great. Sorry for this wait. Sorry for that silence. I was just doing something I totally forgot in the whole confusion of technical difficulties. I forgot to do self-promotion to post that I have streams. So, now that we have done that, we can begin. Let me just make let's make sure that we don't get bothered during the stream, like by different people trying to message me through different media. And for a second back, okay, now we can begin. Let's see. So what we have in front of us is a Fedora 31 grab screen. More specifically, it's their own version of grab. So, or not their own version of grab, but their how they make, maybe it's grab, but I'm not 100% sure. Apparently, I'm not even targeting the right window. So you see, pretty much could not be grab, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna test the whole ISO and then install Fedora 31 server. So first we're gonna go to a test procedure. This is Fedora 31, so this is in beta. As you see, we have the Anaconda. So we are in a VM, we're in a EFI based VM. I'm going with the VM so I can do on my most powerful hardware, and because I want to do multiple of these before I do any kind of serious replacement of streams. I'm gonna do Fedora, I'm gonna do Ubuntu. Actually, I got this idea from Chris Titus Stick on YouTube. So, hmm, let's be. Oh yeah, you can see anything. Yeah. So let's begin with we're in the installation screen. So this is actually we're gonna actually talk about it. So this is Anaconda Installer. If it's too low, if it's too high of a sound, please tell. And let me just make sure everything is fine. Okay. So as you see, we're using Virtual Manager, or more specifically using QEMU and KVM, KVN, KEMU. And this Fedora, this Anaconda installer, it's somewhat frustrating installer to use, especially for virtual machines, since it can bug out. But apparently this one will fine. So for the language, we're gonna select English, even though it for first it selects Slovenian, which is my native language. So we're gonna go continue. But for your enjoyment, so you can read, it will be Slovenia English. But keyboard will be actually we'll add Slovenian, normal Slovenian, because my keyboard is markedly different than English US. For example, as you see, if we type QWERTY, I don't have QWERTY, I have something different. This is because QWRTZ, because on the top row where it should be QWERTY is Z, and uh, epsilon Y is in the spot where Z is normally. Then we have specific letters that are not in English alphabet, like sh, ch, j, then j and and soft ch. I don't even know how to say this in English. Basically, these three letters are Slovenian letters, and these two specific ones are from other Slavic languages, are South Slavic languages, specifically used in Bosnian and such languages. So also like and they are right by the enter key, so they are specifically like, so if I would use English keyboard, press the keyboard, why this is, will work if I switch to like this, so it's US English US keyboard. If I press the letter J, I get a slash, I get a backslash. I get this. I get this, and I get this. So even the whole where we have symbols is somewhat different since I'm pressing what denoted as minus, and it is a slash. Hello, Alban. Hello. So we're gonna be selecting Slovenian to be main keyboard layout. So I don't have to pull up on my second screen a US layout like I normally do when I deal with situations when I don't have when I have Slovenian keyboard and English US key map. So now I can normally type. So here you can make it so you can layout switch, but we won't do it because we will actually remove English US. Click done now. As I said, this is Fedora server. We're gonna go from Fedora server to modified desktop environment by me. So as I said, this is Fedora server. It's gonna be as minimal as possible to start. Um, this is again I must say this. This is the idea I got by Chris Titus, who actually got gone into a more insane version of it and actually did it on his main machine, which we will do as well in future stream, where we will try to do that on my laptop. Of course, if it will go smoothly, since will be streaming from a far less powerful machine, but actually not made for that. Truth be told, we, everything we done via so even the quality would be more bad and stuff like that. And we will be using I'll be also deriving scripts from this later on when I'll be rewatching these videos or this stream to derive a script with which we will actually do that stream. So we will just watch and I will explain what is happening. But let's continue. So language support, we have selected English US, but we will also try to add Slovenian to the list so it's actually installed during installation. So time and date is correct to be Slovenian time zone, Europe, Ljubljana. And then we have software and system. So for those who don't know, it's Ljubljana and it's a capital city of Slovenia. It's biggest city here. It's great. So next category is software. We can either go through network, as in closest, mirror, and so on. I'll do this. Even though I don't know why, because it's anyway gonna do from the main from the drive, so we have to do the update, but maybe it will work. So then we have system for software gets done. Of course, sometimes it gets lagged here because yeah. So it's a bit weird code 0x1f AF4. That's because it's a VDA virtual drive. We're gonna do custom. There are two options: custom and advanced custom with Blivet GUI. I have never used the Blivet GUI, so let's try it out. It is doing great speed. That's what I was talking about. The what is called Anaconda Installer is somewhat iffy. So let's go. Let's make a first. Huh. Yeah. So okay. First is the Efi System Partition, which will be in megabytes. 512. Let's go with 512. Okay, so it was deciding not to work correctly on my keyboard. So we're gonna label it EFI and we're going to do slash boot slash EFI. Let's see what's the advanced options. Be primary partition, which is it because, well, it's an EFI. So then we're on the free space. We're also gonna add the second part, which will be everything else. And there is now a choice between XFS and ext4. I personally never used XFS, so why not? Main. That's what I normally do. And slash. Of course, this installation will be a bit more complex on my systems that have multiple drives and so on. And we might actually not use what is what's called Fedora, since we will do multiple streams over multiple weeks. I'm planning to do Fedora, Ubuntu, which is what what's the name Chris Titus did. I plan to do a couple more stuff to go through actually building it from its server or its most base version to an actual desktop. This is my plan. So let's okay, and let's click done. This should it's doing something, crying about something, but apparently it's okay. We're gonna verify that we're going to go Fedora Server Edition, completely basic, without any kind of Fedora, any kind of added-on stuff like uh, desktops and so on. We could go cloud server, basically the same thing, most of it, but we will let's go with nothing really. We're gonna go from what I would consider basic to desktop for me. Done. We confirmed it. We're okay with it. Now, warning, check for details. There is no specified swap. Yes, that's true. I normally would say do specify a swap file on a real system, but here, not required. I have 4 gigs, and that's about it. So now we have Ethernet, it's a virtual device. It has an IP, internal IP. But we'll be installing this on my system. I'll be probably giving it a better host name. We can actually do that. Which this would be C00. That's a good name. Or let's go just simply with Fedora Stream Bigpot dot or apply. And now the root password. So we're gonna do a complicated root password. So complicated root password. And now Bigpot here. Let's make this user admin. So this is the admin. Huh. Wow, it knows. So let's do something else. What I tried to do. So now we just click begin installation. And the installation will begin. It will take about, I don't know, few minutes to 15 to actually get. Now it's actually downloading, which means it's doing it from the server. Hmm, didn't know that. So this is gonna take some time since my network is kind of slow right now. So we're just waiting for it to install. This as always will take some time, and this is where I'm actually like most silent besides when I like at the end play games. So this is a bit boring part, and the fun part will begin. So we're half download. So sorry for a minute, this will go black, and we're back. So how are you guys doing today? Watching this stream. This stream will also be available on library and YouTube later on, so you can watch it to your heart's content. So we're almost there with downloads. And when we're done, we will start customizing. Sorry for the silence again, and we'll soon be done, so don't worry. Silence will be over soon. Meanwhile, I'm also working on something else. So one of the things we'll be trying to do, let's just talk about my plan. It's not a big plan, but it will do. So one of the things we're planning to do is try to run Snap. Snap is my preferred universal package, but we won't be running it like full on. We'll just try to run it. Otherwise, my main plan is to run DNF packages And actually, maybe doing the streams when I'm actually done with all of this, when I choose the distro on which we will be for foreseeable future, build from the ground up, I'm going to even do packaging. I'm going to package the softwares, show you how this is done, and so on. Yeah, I'm silent, but we're waiting for this. So it's gonna take some time, still some time. Too bad we do not have any games on this. We could play Solitaire or Minesweeper or just cry about how bad we are. This always takes so much time to install. This is one of the problems with the whole installation of Fedora. It takes a long time. Windows Server takes a long time. So what I'm also planning is doing at least Fedora and Ubuntu and Debian as well. We know that's Ubuntu, but yeah, Debian is always fun to do because half stuff don't work. At least for me. Of course, we could also go with something like OpenSUSE, SUSE, whatever, and something like that. Of course, you could go Arch or Gentoo, but those aren't that fun to do, right? Being already, what is it called? Both being already from scratch, and it's normal for us to build it up, but it's normal to do like Fedora, the Debian but Fedora and Ubuntu to build it up. So for now, I'm going to do just these two, and then we're gonna choose what would be my next Linux. Might even be Gentoo, or we could go something like Void Linux. Someone will sooner or later say Slackware, also an option, but not my favorite. And then we're gonna come to the people's most meme Linux from scratch. No thanks. So currently our choices are for distributions that are gonna install. Let's just throw away Archbase since I've been living in that forever. Let's try something different for now. Like let's live in something different. So we have Ubuntu base. Oh yeah, we can reboot now. Yay. Stop talking. Stop sucking at talking. As you see my screen in its full glory. Now this is grub, as I said. We're gonna go Fedora 31. So let's go again. What we could choose. We could choose based on Ubuntu, based on Fedora, based on OpenSUSE, based on CentOS, really, based on there are a bit my choices based on Debian, of course. Now then we can go based on Arch, but we won't choose that. Based on Gentoo or Gentoo and Gentoo base, so we could go with calculate, Sebian, Gentoo. Then we could go Slackware based, not my favorite choice, but yeah. And then that's really about it what I would choose. Please don't say solos. I don't like solos. Last time I be packages missing. That's my problem personally. And of course, Void Linux based. That's also an option. Void Linux Linux based. So yeah, Fuzzgrim will do that in a couple of weeks. I actually for one of the videos that will come to my channel or two videos, I will actually have a Gentoo installation. Oh, I have a problem with chat right now. Hopefully we can still hear each other. Apparently didn't lose any. He just didn't wanna So yeah, I actually have a drive here that is filled with Gentoo, and I have on standby to be edited a video of me installing Gentoo. So that's there waiting for to be edited uh, this week, hopefully. But let's continue with our Fedora creation of from server to desktop. So, but yeah, I was actually talking about what I'm gonna do for my next distro on my laptop. So might go Fedora, might go Ubuntu. I don't like Fedora. I am okay with Ubuntu. Might go with Gentoo. That's an option. Actually, while I'm actually not scared of Gentoo to be told, I can install it. I actually had it installed on this laptop before as a multi-boot, one of the multi-boot options. So I'm not scared of it. I just do not want to have my laptop out of commission for like 2 days. That's just not me. Of course, I could still boot up into some other operating system I have installed because why not? So let's begin. Let's try to log in. Let's hope I didn't forget my password. I didn't. So now the fun begins. So what kind of desktop we will install first? So since we said we're gonna be going from server to desktop, we need stuff. So by this mean I'm gonna pimp it out. I'm gonna make it a desktop that I can use. So what should we use? Huh. Sudo dnf install. Of course, before that, let me just Google the correct code to make it actually go fast. Okay, so we're gonna actually configure DNF first to go sudo nano slash etc slash dnf slash dnf.conf. I might actually use this footage later on for a video of mine, videos of mine, especially gonna end up on Fedora. So you need to remember correct password. And yeah, next time remember to write correct folder. So what we get here is main gpg check install only limit 3 clean, and then we get best. Probably this need to be true, but let me just again check. Let's try other stuff. Okay, let's still put this to false because I don't know what this specific thing is. And let's add fastest mirror equals 1. And, or we could select true by certain stuff. It's 1, it's certain is true. Other one is delta RPM equals true. And sudo dnf update dash refresh. So it's gonna, you see, determine the mirror, fastest mirror, and now it's pulling down the repo files. File screen, I probably won't use EXVM. That it is, I'm more of a personally open box guy, so I probably go with that. or I might do a desktop environment and a window manager like openbox, like 1.1.1, or I might go with tiling as, for example, what's it called? Qtile. Of course, as I see this EXVM is Emacs X Window Manager, which won't happen since I am not into Emacs. I actually personally don't like Emacs, or more or less, I'm just not into crazy. I normally just use VS Code, to be told, for my text editor of choice. So, so it's done, complete, nice. Now, what I need to do, we're gonna install sudo dnf install. Huh, which one to do for base? As a, because we're gonna have to like at least a bit make it better looking. So I believe I could do Fedora. Hmm. So of course we're gonna just start with openbox, but more specifically what I need to do. So xorg, okay, xorg x11 server utils. I haven't prepped this for anything, so network manager applet. I personally I do nitrogen tint 2. Should be about it I need for now. It's gonna do its calculations. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I love what's his name? Uh, huh, VS Code. The IntelliSense is great in it and all that, and especially with its feature of language servers, which is an old feature but will, in my opinion, revolutionize uh, what's text editing or uh, programming in a text editor, especially something like VS Code, Sublime, Atom, and even Vim and Emacs for that matter. But for now, it's just not at the point yet. It's only used by, I believe, VS Code uses it heavily, but I believe some others might use it. But while I don't forget, LIDM and LIDM GTK Gritter, probably the thing I need. LIDM and LIDM GTK Gritter. LIDM GTK. It's gonna load up everything I need. And we press yes. It's about 49 packages. It's gonna be downloading 53 megs. Thank God we selected the fast as mirrors, otherwise this would be taking a hell of a lot of time. But it is really weird that the whole Fedora thing doesn't actually not allow, but doesn't select fastest mirrors from the start, which is in my opinion really bad. So as I said earlier, I'm gonna be trying to install something more fun doing this. So since this is Fedora, it is mainly meant to be based with what's its name, Flatpak and FlatHub. I'm personally not a fan of Flatpak, so I'm gonna be trying to install a mess on Fedora, of course, that is snapd. Snap. Snaps are apparently mess on Fedora. Of course, AppArmor won't work. To be told, I'm perfectly okay with it. I'm going more or less I'm gonna try to install it just because trying to install it. And some packages I might get from there because they're nice to get. But most of the time I'm gonna get them from repositories or package them myself. That's how I normally do things. Even on Arch, I almost never use the AUR since I normally just package everything and just update because mainly I have a system that is specifically set just for building packages. And it runs on what is now on Docker. Basically, it's a Debian-based distro, based system with actually it's a virtualization-based environment called Proxmox. We could go over it in one of my videos. Is great system virtualization, and one of the VMs is what I call Docker VM. It's used just for Docker, and inside it I have Arch Docker image, Fedora Docker image, and Ubuntu Docker image. Even though it's actually the Docker VM is built from actually Ubuntu 19, oh, 1804. So now the installation is complete. So let's just sudo system enable light DM. Let's reboot. This will probably, yeah, did this. I'm gonna do Fedora. Yeah, as I said before, we are in a VM, and because I do not want to really touch the system yet. Oh, didn't work. Let's go again. Uh, light DM. Sudo light DM. No. So we're getting our first fixing out of the way. X server, X core, no reset missing. So let's see. Huh. Okay. Could be I'm missing the. Okay, my guess I have an idea what it is. So sudo nano slash tc slash lidm slash lidm.conf. We're gonna change this one, not this one. The next one here, I'm gonna do xorg. This is apparently fixed by that set to me by some Google, basically. Let's see. Nope. Could be there is no xorg server. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this now. Because first we must fix the mistake we did last time. Okay. Um, xorg. Oh yeah, we did xprg. That could be an option of being wrong, but I don't think so. Let's reboot quickly. I know you guys will be crying in comments and laughing at me how I missed to install xorg at the end. And yeah, apparently, yes, I missed install. Let's just comment this one out and let's go again. Sudo dnf install. Now this is gonna be a bit funky because we're gonna go first. We're gonna see if Yum is available. Yes, it is. So group list dash v. Oh, let's see if DNF has this type of command. Yep. Okay. Window managers. We're looking for X. Where is X? X, X. Well, I don't see it. Huh. Am I this blind? Or is it really not there? Maybe I'm gonna try to do tail. I believe this is the command. Oh yeah, I tried it wrong way. I tried to pipe tail into that tail. Of course, I am bad at this command, so let's try something else. Let's try DNF group info X window system. Apparently, this is one of the groups. At least internet says so. Well, hopefully we're done soon. It's pulling down everything it knows about all the repos, so this could take time again. Oh damn, there is a problem. But there's apparently another one that we could use. Add base X. Oh crap. So let's try yum group info add base X. Please, no base X. So Fedora 31. Let's just Google Fedora 31. 31x org install. Of course, yeah, that's because probably because Valent. Okay. Huh. Let's try something like repo query. Repo query. Nope. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's just try sudo dnf install xorg-x11-server. Now something, or rather, let's see what this will do. It's installing bunch of stuff. Now let's get back to, yeah, thinking about stuff. Sorry, sorry for that. I've gone silent and disabled the screen, but I had to just take care of something for my school, for the school stuff. Tomorrow I have a test, so yeah, an exam really. It's gonna be fun. Now, we're about an hour and 10 minutes in the stream, and we have just installed Xorg. Now let's reboot. Hopefully Xorg. That's the Xorg we need. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to think about installing GDM, which means installing GNOME. I just wanna pull GNOME in, which should then pull everything for GNOME. And yes, apparently we're gonna have to do that route. Uh, Big passcode. We might have to pick this up on a later date if it's going to be running beyond 2 hours. We'll see. Clear. And now we're gonna do sudo light dm dash dash debug. We're gonna do password. Same. Okay, I'm gonna do sudo apt okay, dnf install gnome Dora install gnome. So, oh, sudo dnf group install Fedora workstation could work. Oh, this should take some time. Oh, yep. Oh, it's gonna install a buttload of stuff. Nice, but at least I got base X install. I can install base X. Apparently just issuing that command is nice. So right now it's pulling down multiple libraries apparently, but it's apparently not doing it for some reason. So let's do fresh. Gonna do a refresh, quick refresh. So yes, now just start pulling down like crazy, and it is. Hmm. And it's already installing. That's nice. So the pull down wasn't that hard. 45 megs. While it has installed many drivers, I'm not happy about that. It's gonna be about the system, but I can't do much about it. It's X. X is bloated anyway. X is big, a hell of a big. So now it's done verification, and let's do a reboot. And this is already different. This wasn't there before. Let's hope this works. I didn't. Let's try and log in again. So this is apparently gonna be just me trying to get LightDM to work. So sudo lightdm-debug. And apparently I got it to work right now. So let's just switch to TTY2 because we probably don't have anything else. Big pod. Password sudo apt dnf the system ctl enable light dm. Okay, this should make it work. Of course, here and of course we have openbox, which should just throw us into this. And let's go terminals, and we have no terminals. Great. Good thing we're here logged in. Sudo dnf install. Now we're gonna install base services, and so apparently probably you guys are laughing at me who are watching and who are watching the video, because it took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to actually first time seeing LightDM, even though apparently it doesn't want to work correctly. So DNF install. What should we install first? GNOME Terminal, Firefox. Those two I need. Did I install Nautilus? No, Nautilus. Now you're gonna laugh at me, but I like Nautilus as a terminal as a file manager. So at around 2 minute mark, we're gonna stop. 2 minute, 2 hour mark. We're gonna stop, and I'm going to. So now this is gonna pull up plethora of packages, 64. So I just saw that I didn't actually record this, so I'm gonna be pulling down. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna be pulling down from YouTube and uploading to LBRY instead of uploading a full copy locally recorded and just transcode it into something a bit more nicer. I actually just made a transcode software. Actually more correctly, I'm building a transcode software based on FFmpeg. So basically what I'm doing a simple wrapper around. So basically going to be using FFmpeg to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. Most probably it will just watch folders and wait for me to drop files in. Hey Simon, how are you doing today? I'm just trying to do from base server to desktop, and it took me 1 hour and 15 minutes to get to first time seeing openbox. And I was hoping to do this thing in 1 hour and okay, in 2 hours. So apparently we're gonna be doing two streams. One today, probably one around Monday. That we'll be continuing this later on into a big system that I would use if it would be installed on a main system. We're gonna be installing packages. We're gonna be installing like customizing. All of it will be customizations. I'm doing fine. As you see, I'm watching installations, so it could be worse. Yeah, Fedora. This is Fedora, so Fedora doesn't install X. Of course, it is. I was actually from. I didn't have anything on a VM to installing LightDM and openbox to opening. So one problem, big problem was when Fedora doesn't actually install X or Valent, to be told, but X is what I'm using. When installing either LightDM or openbox or anything like that, basically just doesn't do it. They don't care. So what you get is it just doesn't work. You don't know why. There is no X. So now I made it that I installed X, and which was quite hard to be told. And now at least we have a terminal, a normal terminal. And now We also have Firefox. We have also, I believe we also have somewhere here nitrogen. Yes, and if it'll open up, yeah, the beauty of base, what is called Nautilus. But we will be starting to get stuff together. So first of all, tint 2. So we got this. Of course, I'm gonna have to be doing it more better later on. Yeah, it was quite a fun thing to see because I wasn't aware that they didn't do that. So I was like, why is X not working? And more I was like watching why X is not working more than actually installing X. So when I figured out it's not actually X installed, it took me quite a while to actually set up X, and that's how I got to 1 hour and 15 minutes. So now we're gonna do sudo dnf install, I believe it's GNOME backgrounds, my personal favorite package for backgrounds, but that's the Arch name, so it could be wrong, but it's not. Yay! First time for everything. I did get something correct. So we're gonna go preferences, add a directory, file system. Sorry for that. Share backgrounds, no backgrounds. Select, add. We're gonna go here, back and F31, default, normal-ish. We're gonna adjust everything. Standard. TV wide, and of course wide. And you should probably go with, I believe, background images, and of course backgrounds. Now this should open a bunch of them. Oh, it's recursive. So why the hell do I have anything here? I could just simply go backgrounds, is a share backgrounds, and get everything. How am I? Idiotic. And here we are. That's it. Wait. Why is that it? Now I'm sad. That's it. Normally you have like when you do GNOME desktop, GNOME backgrounds, you get bunch of them. I guess they didn't do that, so we also have another package to install that's AR and R. So now I'm sad because I don't have my forest or my wood or something like that, which I really like from GNOME desktops. Oh yeah, this is the only one that does, if you press enter without doing anything, it does abort while others do okay. Doing this with GNOME would be so much faster and so much better. at least this has worked. Yes, it's virtual one because it's, you know, good old, what's its name? What's its name? Good old, what's its name? Virtual machine. So we're gonna do scale to believe it's the correct one. Apply. Automatic. Apply. Oh yeah, apply. Yes. Now we have a normal screen. And now what to do now? Of course, we're gonna have to do some pulling down of configs. The easy part. Let me first see if I have them on the GitLab. Lab. Because let me see so I do not there's actually any project I cannot show you or on which account it is. So I don't just flail around. Okay, we're just gonna go and pull them out like this. So mkdir. Oh, why didn't I do that? Sudo or sudo git clone https //gitlab dot com /pidsec slash dot file. This should be, oh no, git. So sudo dnf install git. Great, we don't even have git installed. What kind of system is that? Now this is my old account for, so it's a bit older dot files, I gotta say. I don't remember when I have the newer ones. I believe they should be here, but they are 1 year old, so my Tint 2 should be a bit bad. At the time I used Code OSS, which broke down on me a couple of times, so I stopped using it. So I use my own built of Visual Studio. Sometimes I use mainline one. Now I need to do sudo. Oh, it's not just need to do this. Yeah, I have the neofetch code that I don't need since it is the believe it's Manjaro one or something. Don't ask me. I really don't know what I have all in there. So what you're gonna do? Gonna do cd dot files dot config. I'm gonna just do this cp nitrogen or nitrogen can stay. Yeah. Openbox and tint2 openbox slash box to dot slash dot config slash. Of course, I forgot to do dash r. Now we're also gonna do tint2 and we're gonna have a fully featured system. Oh yeah, forgot to get my theme of choice. So git clone https gitlab dot com slash dwt1 dt dark theme. Yeah, this is DT's dark theme. Uh, what? DWT1. So just to move DT dark theme, believe. LS DT dark theme, yeah. MV DT dark theme to slash user sudo here share Teams. And we can do this again. As you see, its menu is already populated. How I liked it. Exit. Open box. Damn you. Damn you, damn you, damn you. At least that is, but what's not working correctly? Oh, URXVT. See, at the time I still use URXVT, so no row fee. Damn you, no row fee. I need to install a row fee. Should have a useful programs, terminal number done. I had everything. I had set up everything to be to be at my fingertips. I really like this config, so that's why I still use it. I believe it's but little changes like with row fee, have sudo sudo dnf install row fee. So now we're gonna do, and actually we're gonna do probably GNOME as a desktop, as a not base, but as a desktop environment because we're gonna do a. I normally do at least one window manager, at least one desktop environment. That's my normal shtick how I do installations. So if I do this now, yay, Rofi working, nice. This works great. Now let's go like this. GNOME terminal, and let's go like this. There, cd dot config. There, cd tin2. Now to see what's wrong, I should have two tint2 launcher and tint2 tray. Tint2 dash C, I believe it is tint2 launcher, and it is working. Okay, don't have bunch of icons because yeah, I'm not using them. Now tint2 tray is what I'm looking for. The bottom one, yeah, that's it. Go cd dot dot cd openbox. There. Now auto start. Oh yeah, now I know. I see why it was made just for me. So let's just go big pot here. I should probably do relative or dot dot, something like that. It's using a GNOME authentication engine agent, which isn't what I need. Conky don't need, MPD don't need. This is okay. We'll change settings. Those three software don't need to be there. It's one of my software for populating this stuff, which is C. Huh, are still the old software I wrote, so wait, how? The pipe menus there? Huh, they're still there. And a clock. Python clock. Huh, this one I actually never done used. Clearly. Oh, MPD places source. Wow, this is an old. Yeah, this is old build of it. I can see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just surprised myself. Sorry for interruption a bit. Just watching my old code, kinda hiding it, even though you can see it. You could see it if you go back, but yeah. Just going through what kind of bad things I was writing back then. Nothing good. That's my thing. So, okay. So, where is nitrogen? Let's go with scaled. Apply. Not scale. Oh, I know what's happened. Yeah. AR and R didn't save, so I should have somewhere here AR and R. Let's set it back up to 1920 And now this is better. This is better. And of course, again, wrong. Because why not? You know? So this is still with when I had. Wow, this is still when I was I had Manjaro. So this opens up openbox, auto start config, this start stops, different con keys, network manager TUI, Alex appearance. Wow, panic. Great. So Alex appearance and next thing sudo tnf install Alex appearance. Oh, dash obconf should be the one we need, I believe. This one is fused with obconf, I don't know where. So we're gonna be not using Alex appearance for long because what they've been always wishing to do, and I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna be trying to fuse openbox with GNOME as using GNOME settings manager. Apparently, I read it's possible, so yeah, that will be done in next scene. So basically, doing everything to make it perfect. Hopefully, we will get some sort of sense about it. So by the next time, we will be choosing my actual distro of choice for the next couple of days, a couple of months, or a year or two. We will have already. So Fedora. So current choices, as I said at the start of the stream, are Fedora, Ubuntu, Gentoo, what's its name, Debian, Void, OpenSUSE, SUSE, and that's about it. Or maybe Clear Linux. Yeah, I just not Clear Linux, not Clear Linux. Yeah, Clear Linux. That one would be fun as well. And by fun I mean yeah, basically hurting myself. But yeah, Clear Linux. That one would be cool as well. The Clear Linux. Just remember to that one. So yeah, let's see what else we can do. Hmm. I'm probably gonna install GNOME. Wow. Okay. So now we can install GNOME. So how to do that? Yeah. Sudo dnf group install. Huh. Okay. I know something else I need to do. GNOME desktop environment. Enter. And I think I learned myself something new stuff. Oh, group gnome desktop environment is not available. Sudo system ctl set default graphical.target. And why this doesn't work? Group install, group list. Now this should yield much more detail to me. Yeah, we're looking for GNOME. Have a basic desktop. Let's try with basic desktop. Group install basic. Huh. Let's see. Wow. And it's going to installing some a lot of stuff. Huh. Yeah. 204 package, 40 packages. It's gonna be going environment and group based package, but GNOME, it's doing GNOME. GNOME, GNOME, GNOME. Ruby daemons, which is weird. Oh, it's doing i3, no, not want that. Uh, no, I don't want that. Nope. i3. I don't want i3. So Fedora workstation is probably the one I will need. Sadly, Fedora workstation. So they should do this problem. We're gonna just simply do allow erasing. So it will remove certain stuff, and this one, let's just go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's try something else. Group install GNOME. This should install base GNOME, right? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, GNOME, 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 GNOME. GNOME shell. Yep, this is it. 443 packages. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I have given OpenSUSE a try, Simon, a couple of times, but I'm I don't know. It's like with every RPM based distro, like every I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know why. RPMs are I just can't for some reason. Probably because I had some bad memories with Fedora at one point. So probably I automatically displaced it to or transferred it to every RPM based distro. So that might be it. But I'm gonna give everyone I selected a fair shot, if for no reason, to see what I'm gonna have. Because maybe gonna like it. You never know. Yeah, it's not for everyone. So, as nothing is for everyone, that's true. I'm a more apt and Pac-Man guy, but I can deal with Gentoo just fine. So that's my thing. But I'm willing to go wherever the the choice takes me, whether it be Ubuntu, Fedora, Gentoo, Void, wherever the inspiration takes me. I'm actually going to specifically do it and do the at least 6 months in it. That's what I chose. Unless it breaks, then I'm gonna have to either reinstall it or select something else. But I decided to not return to Arch because let's just say while I like Arch, I am Arch all the way. I'd also think that really beyond package manager, distributions don't have package manager and its packages. Distributions don't have really have any real power, any real strength. As you can see here, I'm gonna make my open box look just like the one on Arch. We might, and same I'm gonna do with GNOME, and later on we can actually pop into the second stream into my open box or my GNOME, and you can see how it's basically the same. But yeah, so I decided to like because apparently I have been using Arch for about 2 years and change because at the time when I got this laptop, that was about hmm, 20, huh, or maybe not, or maybe it was a year and change. That could be, yeah, it was a year and change, not 2 years and change. Year and change, but yeah, around 1810 I started using Arch, probably. Yeah, around 1810. So yeah, Ubuntu 1810 that is. So yeah, so now it's doing some transactions. It downloaded all 277 megabytes, and we'll see what it will done. So yeah, after that I decided I couple of times tried switching off Arch, but it was either Arch, Manjaro, or Arco for me, nothing else. I was like, I'm trapped in that environment really. So I decided to go something different, to go either Ubuntu, Fedora, OpenSUSE, Gentoo, Void, clearly, something of that vein, or Debian, just pure Debian, which haven't had the greatest luck yet, but I'm willing to give it a fair shot at fixing every problem I had with it, so I could use it on my own. But to be told, for me, the best thing that has ever been running on this system was Arch, and either Arch or Ubuntu. Those two works the best. I'm willing to push that extra mile to get it working, especially now that I'm all the time home. That couldn't be any time consuming since I'm all the time home. And because I'm all the time home, I can do YouTube. I have another big reason why I could do this stuff and have fun, really. So again, what pushed me to do this was actually Chris Titus. I accidentally saw one of his streams where he was doing uh, what he hates, Ubuntu. He's big not hate, not say hate, but he's not a fan of Ubuntu. So what he did, he installed Ubuntu on his main production system, main Fedora system, the Studio PC, what he calls Studio PC, and he's doing. He will be for the next few months doing Ubuntu server with basically with awesome on top. So basically, he started on the stream from bottom, installing Ubuntu server, and he definitely did it quicker than me. So after the installation completes, we're gonna check out what our GNOME, basic GNOME looks like, and I'm gonna start crying because basic GNOME is not great. Then we're gonna login back into openbox, and we're gonna bid ourselves goodbye because it will be around 2 hours, 2 hour mark, which is where I wanted to finish the stream. And then probably we'll pick it up on Monday. We're gonna be doing another stream about this, and we're gonna be pimping out our GNOME and openbox. Plus, we're gonna be making sure our LiDM looks okay. So it isn't just a black, so it's just a, what we saw, and I might even go for GDM as one of the options, but probably light will stay LiDM, even though I haven't had the greatest luck of late with it. Yeah, installing Ubuntu the Archway. Yeah, actually, I was joking that I will make Fedora AUR. So it's like because it was so I decided to go that I will just do my own Fedora AUR basically. So actually, the principle is the same. What AUR is just a collection of build scripts. So what the build package looks like, or how to make a package. So basically, just run package build, and it will build a package. That's how actually the whole Arch Linux or Arch Linux packages are built, using the files that you just like ones you find in AUR and running package build of them. I have a repository full of packages on my system, on my server, so that's why I know. And I was joking, I'm gonna make myself a website that will have a crap ton of build scripts for Fedora, which could be a cool project for me to do, but I'm bored about it, so it was just a joke. But I will probably package certain software for myself, or at least create a repository if I couldn't find that specific package in main Fedora repository, or probably will enable RPM Fusion later on. Yeah, so we'll also go through the whole process of creating a repository, and that will be a separate video entirely. And then we're gonna see how I actually gonna do a package, or at least try to do a package. Don't take me up on the word that I will actually finish, because me and dip packages, we have a great history, must say. I I'm still angry at dip packages. They're crazy to do. There are basically multiple ways of doing web packages, and most of them are crazy. Only ones I like are the base one, the most simple way of doing it, the basically everything doing by hand. Why? Because it's actually the only one that really works. Most of my servers run either Debian, Ubuntu, or Arch. I actually have my own server, or if you call that server, it's actually just a desktop PC plugged into a Ethernet cable and power plug, nothing more. And I run it as a that's the server. Basically, I have on it Proxmox virtual environment, Proxmox VE, which I do as a virtualization backend. Then on it, I have what's its name? I have three VMs, Ubuntu one, and I don't remember what the other two are. I know, or there are two Ubuntu VMs. And I believe one of them is Arch, but that Arch isn't really running, and I have a bunch of space for like random VMs. I do tests or something like that. But main one is main Ubuntu, on which I also have my Nextcloud instance, and then I have the secondary Ubuntu one, which is actually also my Docker host to run all my Docker images. And in one of those Docker images, I also have is also building me packages for Arch. So basically, every time a change happens in AUR, my system will automatically build a package for me and put it in my repository. So when I do sudo pacman syu or syyu, it will automatically pull down from that repository every package, and it's done automatically, no intervention from me except if I need to add new packages. There is some work, so basically need to add to my need to create on my own instance of GitLab, which I run again on the same server. I need to put in create a new repository, and I need to tell to my mirroring software. I have my own mirroring software for Git mirroring. I wrote it myself. It ain't great to mirror from AUR to my instance automatically after it gets mirrored. GitLab build system, I mean the GitLab, the part of GitLab, the GitLab CI build starts a Docker image, which builds me a package that gets uploaded to my repository. So it's quite an involved system. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but I got used to it and I just can't deal the other way. No way. We might actually one day look at my system. So, but now we're gonna just mainly one day probably gonna do a video about Proxmox. That's one of the things I'm gonna do. So I need to start making a list of what videos I wanna do. Proxmox, my own build system, how I do repositories, uh, Fedora, Fedora repositories and packages, Debian repositories. I have to do that, so I better start writing down. I'll do it after the stream since we're almost done. Anyway, just doing the verifications checks. Let's drop into the GNOME to see the base GNOME and then back. Hopefully it will work, and then we're going to do another reboot. Or could do a reboot right now. That could be an option. If it will correctly reboot, so as you saw, this is a Tiana core since it is in VM. I use UEFI, so this, I believe it's closest you can come in a VM to Intel's UEFI implementation. As far as I believe Tiana core is actually the base implementation of UEFI from which Intel and AMD derive, but I'm not entirely sure, or this is just one of the implementations of the base. I'm not sure entirely. Someone else would have to be that is better knowledgeable. And yes, it opens up on this. This is nice. Let's go with GNOME on Xorg because GNOME on Xorg is a thing that's better than GNOME on Wayland. And we're waiting. Apparently, we're waiting. And we're in. First things first, settings. And we're gonna go with Naprave, which is Slovenian now for some reason. And we're gonna do 1920 1080. So apparently GNOME decided to go Slovenian. not English. You can see my language before I change it to your language. Most of you know how to speak English, US. So we're gonna go sign off and we're gonna select openbox. Let's see if we can get into to boot, into the load. We sit into, but there is no nitro, and there is nothing. But AR&R forgets to load. This is weird, huh? AR&R forgets to load, which means I can fix that actually quite easily. What the hell? Now that was strange. That was strange. Okay, we're just passing it to this and then screen layout and base. It's probably something to do with X.conf. We're gonna deal with it next time. At least we have this part. And if we go space, we get yes, Rofi. Now we have everything we need, really. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, yes, so just thank you guys for watching. Also, so before you leave, please press that like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe, follow, and press the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload videos or stream next time. Thank you for watching this stream. With me, it was okay. I didn't watch it; I made it. So thank you for watching the stream, my stream. We were doing Fedora desktop from ground up, from server to the desktop. So right now we have Fedora, basically Fedora openbox edition. Now we're gonna go further on. Next time we're gonna further on. We're gonna try and integrate GNOME settings into openbox. Then we're gonna do some other stuff, and then we're gonna also do some work on beautifying this and beautifying GNOME desktop. So making a great distribution out, great system out of this, just like basically like we would do with Arch, but we don't logically because I don't do it logically because I don't want Arch right now. I want something else, and this is one of the options. So thank you guys for watching. As I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and later on, if you're watching this video, comment, and don't forget the tool you use is important. It must be the one that does the job, not that follows certain beliefs or philosophies. Why? Because computer is there to make your life easier, not to complicate it. It is a tool to make your life easier. That's about it. See you next time. Actually, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing another live stream. We're doing Q4 OS. We're gonna be installing and testing Q4 OS for Biddle. Actually, what that means for us, which means we'll be playing games like Solitaire, Minesweeper, Mahjong, and of course, don't forget Sudoku. First installing, then checking out programs, and then playing those games because that's what I do. I don't know. I normally fail at those games. So again, thank you guys for watching, and as I said, don't forget, use the tools that suit your job, not tools that follow certain beliefs. Make your life easier. Make your computing easier. See you next time. Goodbye.